If you're thinking about making the move to Music City, you're probably picturing honky tonks, hot chicken, and that famous Southern charm. And while that's all true, there's so much more to the story. Today I'm breaking down the 10 realities of actually living in Nashville, not just visiting for a weekend. Some of these things might surprise you, especially number 7. So grab a coffee, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into what life is really like in Nashville. Here's the thing, most people fall in love with Nashville during a weekend trip. Broadway's neon lights, rooftop bars, live music spilling out of every doorway. It's intoxicating. But here's reality check number 1. That's not truly life for locals. Real Nashville happens in neighborhoods like Green Hills, 12 South, Sylvan Park, and Franklin. It's farmers markets on Saturday mornings, dog parks after work, and backyard barbecues with neighbors, not bar hopping until 2 a.m. every night. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the energy is real, but living here feels more like a tight-knit community than a never-ending party. And honestly, that's what makes it special. Speaking of special, let's talk about Nashville's creative soul. Yes, you think of Music City and it's country music, it's Hank Williams Jr. and Garth Brooks, but it's just one instrument in a much bigger orchestra. We're talking about indie rock legends like King of Leon, thriving Christian music scene, blues, gospel, even EDM. Plus, Nashville's become the creative capital of the South with booming advertising, publishing, film, and design industries. I mean, if you're creative, whether you're a songwriter, artist, marketer, or entrepreneur, this city will feed your soul. And collaboration happens everywhere, from coffee shops to co-working spaces. Now, what absolutely shocked me when I moved here was how green Nashville is. Leaving a small town of only 15,000 people, I figured Nashville would be a concrete jungle, but to my surprise, you don't have to drive hours to escape into nature. Warner Parks are bigger than Central Park and just 15 minutes away from downtown. Radnor Lake is a protected wildlife area where you'll spot herons, otters, and deer right next to million-dollar homes in Green Hills. The Harpeth River cuts through historic farmland, perfect for those weekend kayaking trips, and people hike, bike, boat, and spend Sundays outside year-round here in Nashville. Fair warning though, summers are brutally hot, so pack light, and I'd probably say pack some bug spray as well. Now, let's talk about making a living here, because I'm sure that's what most of you guys are concerned about. Nashville's job market is absolutely exploding. We're ranked top 5 for the fastest growing economies in the United States. Oracle's dropping $1 billion on their Riverfront campus, adding 8,500 tech jobs. Amazon's tower is already buzzing with thousands of employees. Healthcare, construction, education, it's all booming. But here's the catch. Salaries often lag behind the cost of living, and competition is fierce. So networking still beats online applications every single time. So pro tip, if you're in the trades, plumbing, electrical, contracting, you're in desperate demand here. Huge opportunity. And speaking of cost of living, let's address the elephant in the room, housing. $500,000 is the new $300,000 here. In core neighborhoods like 12 South, Belmont, East Nashville, starter homes can run $700,000 to over $1 million. I mean, you'll see the tall skinnies popping up everywhere, stylish new construction, but tiny yards and high density. Want more space or affordability? You're probably going to be looking at Nolensville, Mount Juliet, Spring Hill, trading longer commutes for more house. So expect bidding wars on anything under $600,000 inside the city limits. Come prepared for appraisal gaps and maybe even fast decision making. Hey, if you found value in this video so far, do me a favor and like this video, subscribe as we put out weekly Nashville real estate insights and updates. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Even inside Davidson County, nature weaves into your daily life. Deer crossing suburban streets at dusk, wild turkeys gobbling behind new townhomes, bald eagles nesting along the Cumberland River. Nashville offers something rare, a growing metro with wild nature at your doorstep. Just keep an eye on small pets. Coyotes are a real thing in suburban areas. Here's number 7, the one I promised would surprise you. Now, obviously Nashville has no beach, but our lake culture is absolutely incredible. Percy Priest Lake is 20 minutes from downtown. Jet skiing, tubing, party coves, Old Hickory Lake offers more waterfront homes with a laid-back vibe. Center Hill Lake, weekend getaways, rental cabins, and cliff jumping for the brave. Summers revolve around lakes here. A boat ride is literally how you make friends in Nashville. Don't want to buy a boat? No problem. Pontoons, kayaks, and jet skis are easy to rent. Or you can join boat clubs where they offer monthly memberships with access to a fleet of boats. I would recommend checking out Nautical Boat Club in Percy Priest or Freedom Boat Club in Hermitage. Just leave early on summer weekends. Traffic to the lakes can be brutal. So let's be real about transportation. Nashville's not a walkable city. Outside of top neighborhoods like 12 South, the Gulch, Sylvan Park, or maybe even pockets of East Nashville, we don't have a subway system. It's a limited bus service, and we have a slow but growing infrastructure expansion. I mean, 95% of people here, they drive daily. So my recommendation is don't pick a house just on how cute it is, but on the daily commute that you have to either work or wherever else you might be going. And insider tip, avoid I-24 south to Murfreesboro during rush hour. You'll thank me later. What surprises newcomers is how rich Nashville's cultural scene really is. Art crawls in WeHo, murals from world-famous artists, the Frisk Museum hosting international expeditions. The Nashville Symphony brings both classical and pop performances. The city is investing heavily in the arts, and it's paying off big time. Arts and music events are incredibly affordable compared to bigger metros, and Nashville has a deeply supportive, creative community, but you have to show up to be a part of it. So is Nashville still a cheap city? No. But is it more affordable than LA, New York, DC, or San Francisco? Absolutely. No state income tax means huge savings. Lower property taxes compared to the most large metros. Costs of groceries, dining out, and insurance still beat coastal cities. But here's the thing. Housing prices, rental rates, and traffic will only keep rising. Locking in a mortgage early is smart, and renters should expect to pay anywhere from $1,800 to $2,400 per month for decent apartments inside city limits. Look, Nashville isn't perfect. No city is, right? But for the right person, it's pretty darn close. You get that big city energy with small town heart, incredible creative opportunities, amazing outdoor access, and a cost of living that won't break the bank. If you're thinking about making the move, don't do it alone. Hit that link in the description to book your free strategy session or reach out to me directly. I'm here to make your Nashville dream a reality. And if this video helped you out, hit the like button, subscribe for more Nashville content, and let me know in the comments, what questions do you have about moving to the Music City? I answer every single comment personally. I'm Jamison, and I'll see you next week.